What's up, guys? You're watching Milltown Productions / Milltown Reacts. Milltag.
That's what he said.
Whatog? It sounded like he said Rotide. I was like, what? And my name's Jace.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Jason.
And today,
It's my birthday.
No, it's not.
Friday the 13th, would be Jason's birthday.
What?
Voorhees.
Oh, I was about to say, Jason's birthday will never be Friday the 13th because it's not on the 13th.
I'll be honest with you.
He didn't even make that connection.
For a second, I'm like, well, why not?
He said, well, why?
How are you to tell me my birthday can't be on a Friday the 13th?
How could you possibly tell me that I, who has a birthday not even on the 20th,
A week away from any 13th.
Yeah, we're heavily on meth.
at this very
Currently.
moment. Yeah.
No, not really, no.
These fucking bees out of my teeth.
Bro.
But today we are watching a new show.
Yeah, what would that be?
What I'm so fucking excited for.
Oh, I'll tell you what it is.
I tell you what it is.
What it really is, it's the fall of the House of Usher.
It's getting hot in here.
Bro, it's
That's
episode
Nelly.
1, and it's called A Midnight Dreary.
I am massive Edgar Allan Poe fan.
Yes.
I have an Edgar Allan Poe tattoo. I am also a massive fan of Mike, always up to the horror shenanigans, Flanagan.
That's right.
Flanagan the man again.
Come to my wedding, Mike.
And the fact that my favorite horror author and my favorite horror director,
Your favorite horror author and horror director?
they made a baby.
They did make a baby.
And I can't believe it happened. Like, how the fuck do I get that lucky?
Oh,
that this
dude.
man literally, how?
Are you 30 seconds into this video wondering what you're doing with your life and why you're still watching this? Well, if you are, just go ahead and hit that like button because apparently you must like it because you're still watching. Comment down below what you think of the video, what you think of us or our reactions to anything that we have in this video. Oh, hit that bell button. Subscribe, hit that bell button. All right. You'll get notified for every video that we upload on here. So if you like this show, then you can watch all of our reactions to it. And then in the link in the description below, you can click that link and go to Patreon and watch all full-length reactions, all uncut, and any type of like behind-the-scenes stuff that we do.
Yes.
We don't do that often, but we do want to do
More.
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 We are farmers.
Dum 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 dum. Another brick.
Oh.
Was that brick wall the cask of Amontillado?
Might have been.
I don't know what all's in this, so.
Spirits of the dead who stood in life before thee are again in
Okay,
death
Sigel. Okay.
around thee.
Oh, cool.
Breeze,
Hang on.
breath, God, shadowy,
Oh, Anya.
Yep.
Mark Hamill.
Oh, yeah.
unbroken,
Mark Hamill?
That's Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker.
Why? I mean, that's cool, but
They're friends.
at best shadowy and vague.
Whoa.
Where the one ends and where the other begins.
Does she not see her? Okay.
She's here. Our first impulse is to shrink from the danger.
Oh.
Oh, Arthur Pym.
Oh, shit.
Hey!
Raul Coley, baby. That's my boy.
They got everybody in this. Oh my god. What? They got
Dupin.
I want to be in one of his projects so fucking bad.
Yeah, dude. We should send him a letter.
Oh my god, he's in Dr. Sleep.
Yes, he is.
He sent an address, a weird address, but it was actually him.
He looks like
not a
Adam Sandler.
secretary, not an assistant, not even the Pim Reaper.
It was Poe.
Yeah, right?
Oh, look at this thing. Oh, it looks like
Bro,
the
it's
house from
fucking
Fear Street. Bro. Like,
Gorgeous. The house on the hill.
on Haunted Hill.
A haunted house on a haunted hill.
The Hill House.
Cognac?
No, thank you. Listen, I'm sorry.
Heritage Cognac Grand Champagne. Most expensive in the world. This bottle was 4 million euros at auction. A single pour, it probably cost twice your annual salary.
Jesus.
Take the drink.
Have a glass.
I mean it, Roderick. It's unimaginable, and I am truly
No, I
sorry.
understand, Augie. You're sorry my children are all dead.
Oh.
It's better we talk with your attorney
How many
present.
subpoenas have you sent me over the years? You finally got me. Here's to Title 18, Section 371. Sure.
What's not to celebrate? You got away with it.
No, nobody gets away with anything, not really.
Yeah.
Madeline would beg to differ.
Well, you can ask yourself. She's downstairs in the basement.
What the fuck?
It's my granddaughter, Lenore.
You can take that if you need
Lenore.
to. Grandkids take priority.
I called you tonight to give you the only thing you've ever wanted. My confession.
Oh, okay.
We're in my childhood home. Yeah, this is where I grew up.
The fall of the House of Usher.
Kept it all these years. The whole neighborhood.
And what exactly are you confessing to?
All of it.
All of it.
The whole thing. You brought what? 73 charges. All of them. Everything. All yours. A bonus. I'll tell you how my children died.
Everybody knows.
Believe me, Mr. Dupin, when I tell you, you don't know a thing.
All right, so now
You
we
cannot
got it.
understand the things I've
53.
done unless you understand the life that Madeline and I were born into. Man of
Hey!
man of
My
business,
boy.
who once reportedly
Robert
his
Overstreet?
wife.
Children are never too tender to be whipped.
We were forbidden to go anywhere near Longfellow's house. It was one of our mother's most insistent rules. So Madeline, being Madeline, insisted that we break it.
Oh god, falls over like that.
Oh.
Ow.
Damn.
Not here, not ever. We agreed.
Let go of her arm.
Ooh.
Honey?
Oh, nothing to worry about.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. It won't happen again.
Eliza? Is he all right?
He's fine.
Madeline hated Longfellow even then. She knew. Somehow.
Madeline,
She always knew.
you stay away
Was-
from Mr. Longfellow's house.
She sleeping with Longfellow? He said not here, not ever.
I don't know.
If pain and suffering were the kisses of Jesus, then he kissed the living fuck out of my mother in the years that followed.
Mom,
If that
you
was
have to drink and
a real thing.
We think maybe
Oh shit, that's
maybe we need to call a doctor like on the TV.
No! Jesus showed us how to heal the sick, and it wasn't through medicine. Where is your faith?
Keeps getting worse. And we know that you're so good at helping people. She always said you were a man that could move mountains.
You're here at my home. So I'll talk your mother into seeing a doctor.
She won't take any medicine. Nothing.
She loves you.
What did you say?
It's the least you could do. For her. For us.
Your fucking false insinuations. Take your grift and get off my property.
What do we do?
Oh, yep.
Well, we know what she wouldn't want us to do. Doctors, they'll embalm her.
They can't.
I know.
So what do we do?
You can get buried without being embalmed.
Wonder if at this time if you could or not.
At last,
so they're gonna bury
the
her
fever called
themselves.
living was conquered at last.
Oh, a very shallow grave.
Yeah, that is an awful idea.
Dang.
It's humped up in the middle.
Yeah, you're gonna hear her walking around in the house.
The lady in the lake.
I mean,
Maddie!
oh no! Did she get out of the grave? Yeah.
No.
Either lightning struck it. Oh, well.
Either someone came and exhumed the body, or she exhumed herself.
Fuck that, dude.
All the handprints getting out and crawling like out to the.
Oh, the stairs.
Yeah.
The mud on the stairs.
I wouldn't know to be happy that my mom might be alive or scared.
It's
I'd
like
be
a pet
fucking
cemetery
terrified,
situation,
dude.
man. I wouldn't trust it.
No.
It's an accident.
Behind them.
We
Yeah.
didn't mean to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Setting
Oh,
up
I
for
love
it.
that so much. You warn him, tell him to move.
Yeah.
Get the. Whoa!
Please, Mommy.
epic.
So what's happening? So she went from sick to dying, and now she's
She's going to her boss's house.
To Longfellow.
Why is he coming out?
I know.
Streets out, it's not just us.
Oh, okay. Checking for the power.
Oh my God.
So it's like a vengeful spirit come back from the grave to exact vengeance.
The last thing my mother did in this life
Was come back to life.
was kill a powerful man, and we carried that secret with us and loved her all the more.
Why are we talking about your mother?
Oh, I assume that I'm supposed to because she's here. She's right behind you.
He's not gonna look. Or is he?
High-powered negotiation tactics. Talk softly to make an adversary lean in. Make them repeat themselves.
I can't tell.
I'm trying to see if there's something in the back there.
Turn around. Just something to assert a little control. I'm not going to turn around, Roderick.
It's fine with me.
Oh,
It was! I knew it!
Telling me this.
Because, well, we were talking about my kids. My dad, I just promised I would never do what he did. I would never close the gates. If you're my blood, you're my blood. Doesn't matter how you got here, who your mother was. 6 kids by 5 mothers.
Damn.
But they're all mine. And I treated them so. If you're an Usher,
You're an Usher.
the gates are open, period.
The gates are always open, but that doesn't mean you answer the phone.
No, it does not. You always were an effective orator, Augie. Even your opening arguments, I was impressed. I watched that tape back a few times. That day was the last day we were all in the same place. Alive.
And the Usher crime family.
Crime
Today, I want to tell you
Hey,
why
it's Hugh. And Bev.
has finally brought these charges in what will be the most meaningful pharmaceutical prosecution in the history of our country. Since Roger Usher, he's sitting over there, began marketing his painkillers decades ago. They aren't sweating. The reason their lead attorney and enforcer, Mr. Arthur Pym...
Objection.
Sustained. People like them don't go to prison. Ladies and gentlemen, they're right. Not one consequence has stuck to Roderick Usher or Madeline Usher or anyone else in the family.
Objection.
Sustained. And the reason why this trial is going to have a different outcome, you're going to hear from one of them. An informant from within the inner circle.
Objection.
Approach.
Yes.
He's like, bro.
That violates
Wait, I was about to
basic
say.
discovery, and the government knows better, Your Honor.
This witness came forward at great personal risk, would be in great danger if exposed. They even fear for their life. We have reason to believe this courtroom is compromised.
That's absurd.
And until we are satisfied, we will keep this informant's identity confidential. The government's position is that the danger is real and immediate.
All the more reason not to mention this in your opening argument, Mr. Dupin.
I'll happily strike.
Striking is still. They've already heard it.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I think
Like
we're
once the
all
jury's already
frustrated.
heard it.
yeah. Now it's on their mind.
I wish that individuals like the Ushers would take responsibility for things they possibly resolve.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill's playing a character right now.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, I want a bowling alley in my house.
Fuck yeah.
This is about one thing.
Would be better at it than that.
Yeah.
Informant. He's in such a mood.
Well, yeah. There's an informant in the family.
Bro.
I mean, that can't be true, can it?
Are the charges true? Because if not, we've got nothing to worry about, but...
My money is on one of the bastards.
Well, maybe we've all just underestimated Freddie.
Frederick is about as close to Roderick as you get without a junior. I don't know why you didn't just call him Froderick.
Goldbug will show him that the Usher Empire should be a matriarchy.
The golden
and
bug.
Tamerlane Usher should be the queen. So just tell me what you need.
Speaking of fucking,
Oh.
who knows how late this goes tonight? I canceled the girl.
I didn't
The
know
girl.
there was a girl tonight.
Well, there was, and she's canceled. Well, pushed today. Ready?
Actual.
I know how this is gonna be incorporated. Holy fuck! Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Rue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
It doesn't make sense for a Midnight Dreary though.
No. Well, I think they're.
But for Rue, if they do separate stories.
I think it's just all of it incorporated into one universe.
Okay.
You powder your dad sent over? It's gonna poison the study. Hey, you hear those stories? Tourists in South America get powder blown in their face and it paralyzes them? Well, this is the same stuff.
Kimmel, Colbert, also Leo, and fuck it. Fine, Victorine as well.
Midnight
Victorine
Club.
over for Vanity and Cosmo.
Your step.
Kevin.
That's for. Oh my god.
Juna's gonna be at the Met this weekend. Your dad's
Both
office
of
some
them
pictures.
from Midnight Club.
They scraped her off the emergency room floor. Do they think I can turn her into Princess Grace? We're gonna find out who's talking to the feds, and then I'm gonna freeze their fucking head, and I'm gonna give it to my father on a platinum plate. See if Cartier will make a platinum plate.
I was going to call, but figured this was important enough that I need to talk to you, Roderick.
Go ahead.
Alone.
This is Glenfiddich, 96.
96, the year.
The year I was born. Yes, exactly.
You've had a calendar year, to come up with a proposal for your first business venture we'd like to support, and you've come up with a nightclub.
Prospero is going to be one of the most exclusive nightclubs in the entire world. We're going to turn movie stars and monarchs away with attitude. We're going to make Studio 54 look like fucking romper room. Hedonism. Privilege. It's a dark room with killer music, few rules, fewer consequences.
Mask of the Red Death.
Yeah, Mask of the Red Death. Exactly.
Being an usher is about changing the fucking world. It's not a blowjob whiskey bar.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just look at the numbers. I'll come to the office on Monday and
Fuck's sake.
It's not a blowjob whiskey bar.
That is one thing. I would hate to build something and have my kids come along and just be like, I want to do this with it.
Yeah.
No, but no.
Let's get in there and watch their eyes. When the paperwork's passed out, I'll be able to tell.
What are ringing?
What did he tell him?
Okay.
For the road.
Oh, very much The Shining.
Yeah.
Very much The Shining.
Mr. Pym has some important paperwork for each of you.
Ooh, Henry for always forfeiture of inheritance, waiving of civil suits. You guys, we really should get together more often. It's just a balm for the soul.
The consequence only applies if it's proven you violated the agreement, so it seems to me no one has anything to worry about.
Now sign it.
It's been a minute since I've gotten to feel like a member of the family. Al, have you gotten to sign an original Pym yet? It's a rite of passage.
If there were ever any one of us collecting or even uttering in family secrets, I think we all know who that is.
Aw, fuck you very much, Victorine.
No infighting.
Pym made this document particularly nasty. I asked him to, but that's not the thing. When I find out who's been talking to the government, goddamn government, against your own blood, there won't be enough of you left to sue.
$50 million. To whoever solves it. To the lucky usher who figures out who's talking to the feds. I'm putting a bounty on you. You, the shitbag. You, the informant. You know who you are. It's
Bro.
50 million. Sleep tight. I know who's responsible.
You know who's responsible for which death?
All of them.
All of them.
Those deaths are unrelated.
I am responsible. There's a woman.
I knew that face. You know her too.
Woman I have to tell you about. What did she do to them? Most people go their whole wasted, stupid lives without 1 minute of true resolution. Not me, though. And not Madeline.
I knew her groove! Oh, fuck. Yes.
Nothing for you then.
No, we're drinking tonight, both of us. Whiskey. Neat.
Visky.
We work up the street. Haven't seen this place before. Did you just open? Sort of.
Gotta be more crowded. New Year's and all.
Oh, it'll fill up later. We're a midnight business. You guys look like you've had a wild night already. Sending 79 out with a bang, yeah?
What do we do now?
We wait here. Drink, but don't get drunk. Talk, but don't talk. If the cops aren't here by midnight, that's a good sign.
Oh, what the hell did they do?
Crowded enough for a few witnesses, not so crowded that nobody notices.
Fucking murder?
Bonnie and Clyde
I'm
type
just
situation.
excited that we get to kick Carter out of the White House this year.
Sorry, I should have told you no politics at the bar. We're a classy joint.
Oh.
We're a classy
Got 'em.
joint.
I'm Verna.
Roderick, this is Madeline.
Okay.
You stand for the ball drop?
I think so.
That's good. You already know your resolutions, don't you?
Yeah, we've got the same one. We're gonna change the world.
That was the night. Well, you know what I'm getting at.
Yes, I know what you were getting
Yep.
I mean, aside from the rumors, the mystery.
Okay.
The Raven.
The Raven, brother.
What is that tapping on my door?
Rapping at my chamber door.
You feel it, both of you, in the air. We're sitting outside of time and space.
Sixth coffin I've put in the dirt. In less than 2 weeks.
And vague. Who shall say
That's the bartender.
where the one
Yeah.
ends at precipitously?
Oh.
Such a height. And this fall, this
So what, did they make a deal with the devil that night?
I don't know. They might have met the devil that night.
Got to get started on some new kids.
Oh, mother.
That's
That was
was that a clown?
Yeah, it was like a jester.
Oh.
Back on the wing, maybe the whole floor.
This is everything I wanted it to be.
I'm like,
it's time.
oh my god, it's just like staring at it.
It's got
bro.
the tilt to its head.
Huh.
I mean, that was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it.
Through this, I was like, man, they're giving off a lot of information. Like, are they gonna finish the whole fucking thing in one episode? Like, what's happening here?
That was the thing, was I was so confused on how they were going to be telling all these stories, because when I saw that they were like each named after a different story, and I was like, well, I'm not going to look and see what all's included.
Oh, yeah.
But now seeing that it just looks like it's all going to be all incorporated out into one universe, and all of it's happening to this like one family,
Right.
and shit, like, I don't know, it's going to be fucking, it's going to be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
The clown thing was weird. Like, it scared me. Like, it was a good jump scare. Like, you watch it back. I got it. It got me.
It got me too.
Yeah. But like
The
a
only
clown?
reason why
cool.
it
A
didn't,
clown? Really?
as far as I don't think I jumped,
A jester.
but the only reason why it didn't is because I saw him jump first for a split second.
Before the.
I saw him look and he went like that, and I went, like, something's in there, and then it did the. And yeah, no, but the thing is, to me, I also find jesters like that even creepier whenever they are evil like that.
Yeah.
Like, don't be wrong, clowns in general, creepy.
Yeah.
But an evil jester with like glowing eyes and sharp
Yes.
teeth. Yeah, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
But now, why did he see the jester?
Right.
And
I feel like we'll find out.
because that's one thing here is that like I'm seeing all these different clues from all the different stories, and I'm like, oh, that's from this, that's
Yes.
this, and that's what the fuck, and like how he's gonna make it all tied together into happening to this one guy and this one woman. It looks like is gonna be kind of like causing all of it, that's haunting him from like so, and then
Right.
whatever their past deed is that happened that they were
him and Madeline.
that has something to do with it, obviously, probably. I would think sins of your past, coming back to haunt you, kind of
Right.
deal.
So, their mother died.
Yep.
She
Came back to life.
Yep.
I feel like the haunting or the curse started
Killed
then.
Longfellow.
Yep.
For revenge,
Their dad.
I'm thinking, and then just
And then
died again.
and then died. And then did they tell the wife that they were actually that was their father, and then all of a sudden they had money now? Like I'm sure
Well,
I'm sure
we're flashing back and forth between younger them, so I feel
Yeah.
like they're gonna keep like.
Yeah, I feel like they'll probably eventually end up telling us.
It's kind of like how Hill House was doing the...
Who's doing these killings? Is it the mom? And if it is, why? And then like I'm interested about that bar. Because they said, we didn't see this place before. Did y'all just open? And she goes, well, sort of. She's like, just for tonight.
They didn't show it very often, but right when they first came in, she also had like a poster of a black cat.
Yeah, I saw that
in the bar.
Yeah, and then there was one little tiny clip where they go back to the bar. We're back at the bar, and then she is sitting with them, talking with them. And she goes, what was it? Do you feel it? We're outside of space and time right now?
Yeah. She said you both do. You both feel it.
So...
Yeah, she's going to have a much more important... When he said she's here, I immediately think the bartender, not the mom.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't really know, though. Because he even said, talking about her mom, she's his mom... Well, it's because she's here. She's right behind you.
Talking to the interviewer.
Yeah, talking to the interviewer
or whatever.
So the mom is
still
an
present.
Entity that's
but
present.
would it be just in that house?
Maybe. But she technically didn't die in the house.
Well, he bought the whole neighborhood.
True.
So I guess she haunts the neighborhood, possibly.
But why did he buy the neighborhood just to watch it wither away?
Well, I mean, like he said it in the most like sarcastic, like smart ass way, like watch it rot whenever
watch the paint peel. Yeah. Which,
but I mean,
I imagine there's a lot of kind of hatred towards that part of their life. I mean, their father, completely rejected them, but also was so close to them they could see the life, like the wonderful life he was living and shit.
Yeah. But it didn't really look like they were living a bad life. They had a nice house, looked like they had nice clothes, and
like I feel like he was in a way taking care of their mom.
Yeah.
More so, not maybe like hush money type deal, keeping her on with a job and little by little kind of helping to support somewhat, but obviously was a shitty person.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I feel like their whole like fortune thing, I don't think they would want anything from him.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about Joel being Longfellow?
Joe,
not Joel. Yeah. So y'all have loved him in every fucking show,
and now he's dead.
And now, now he's dead, but he's also a dick.
Yeah. I mean, he did a good job though. So I mean,
he was a good dick.
Maybe don't save him in your contacts. That'd look a little strange. Receiving a call from good
Who
dick.
is a good dick?
Yeah.
I mean, he did what he needed to do.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
And then he died. But I love that actor, man.
I didn't like that scene though.
Of her choking him out.
Yeah.
Really?
I think that was poorly done.
I thought that the imagery of her like creepy face looked good, but
yeah, that was cool.
Like
and then him just falling backwards. Like I didn't.
I think it would be more like
he didn't
insinuating that maybe she has supernatural like
because she
strength
held her son up against that wall.
I mean, I yeah, sure, but like he did not try to fight back at all.
Yeah,
like, at all.
But I mean, seemed like a little bitch.
You can also try and think about it like the guy's telling a story, and all he's saying is that the mom came over and started strangling him. Maybe the guy's imagining it and isn't imagining the guy fighting back. He's like, well, she just went over and strangled him, so that's all I'm imagining is her strangling him.
True.
I mean, I definitely enjoyed it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not saying the entire scene was bad. I'm just saying that should have. I feel like it should have been a little bit better. Like at least have him like his arms flailing, trying to get her off of him.
No, I just imagined her strangling him, and he's just sitting there. At
least have his arms flailing.
Oh my
God, help!
You know what I mean.
You guys' hands.
But
I don't know what to do with my hands.
but that was like kind of scary. Like the mom coming out, like bursted out of the box.
Yeah. Bro.
At first, I thought it was going to be like a situation where they wake up in the middle of the night and then they just hear her, like, they hear, like, footsteps around the house or something.
Mhm.
And then they're like, what the hell? And then, like, they hear the mom, like, call out to them from, like, downstairs or something. Like, I thought they were going to do that. And then he looked out the window and started pointing, and I was like, oh, God, she's going to be, like, standing there, like, looking up or some shit.
No.
But nope. It was just the empty grave, and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
No, and then he teased every fucking shadow.
And then the following of the handprints through the mud up to the door and everything was great. Like,
hell no.
The fact that we sat there the whole time after he was like, "She's right behind you," and we were like, I was like, I feel like there's something behind him. Like, I feel
when
like
he's back to the interview?
Yeah, I was like, I feel like there is something there.
And right where I was looking, I was like, I can't fucking tell.
And then finally, I was like, I knew it! Fucking damn it! Like,
he's like, why are we talking about your mom? Well, I guess I'm supposed to.
Because she's here.
Because she's here, right behind you.
And that's another one. I guess I'm supposed to. So is it like...
She must not appear often.
What if he's like sitting there and every time he like sees a new entity like walk up behind the guy,
Right.
he's like, all right, well, I guess I'm supposed to talk about this now. Like,
Right.
Oh.
It's going to be like his fucking kids. It's going to be
the entity is forcing him to tell the truth, and he's seeing all these things. Like what he sees, like he's being forced to tell the truth, forced to admit his like sins, I guess,
because he's being haunted by them.
Right. Is it the bartender that's the entity?
I think so.
Okay. I mean, I do feel like she is the haunting.
No, yeah, she's
for
something.
sure.
Like-
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll find out what happened between fucking Roderick and Madeline.
Is there a Poe story where death is involved?
Oh,
I'm not death as in like, oh, they died, like as in the entity death.
Yeah, Mask of the Red Death.
Mask of the Red Death, for sure.
Okay, then she's death.
Yeah, like the thing is, I don't know because this next one, the only thing I've seen promotional material wise is that Raven sitting on top of the thing staring down at him, and an image of someone dressed up as the Red Death,
right,
walking through the party, and it looked like it was Kate Siegel dressed up as it. And she's wearing a different mask as the Red Death than what she was wearing as the like Plague Doctor mask up there. But I do think she could be a form of like she could be the actual like death entity, whereas then Kate Siegel's character could just be dressing up as this thing, and it's just supposed to be kind of a callback to the Red Death at the party.
Yes,
but I mean, she's something, because talking about being outside of space and time and everything, and obviously apparently things don't work the same for her as they would for us, because she's like, you feel it, both of you do.
Yes.
Like, I don't know, man.
That's my thing. Is she's some sort of like she might actually be death, and like you said, Kate Siegel might just be like the like metaphor for death. Like she's just kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Portraying it in character, like in that scene.
I feel either one, they literally just put that in there in costume for that party because
It could be like a masquerade party or some shit.
Yeah. So they probably put that on there literally just for so people will go, oh,
that's the Mask of the Red Death.
Or that party was after she had already died, and that was death in her body,
like it taking her form, kind of deal.
Her form with that outfit.
Possible.
In a way to lure someone else, or just to
fuck with Roderick.
And only Roderick can see her.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, I mean, because I'm trying to remember how it is exactly, but in the actual story of Mask of the Red Death, I can't remember who all can see.
Okay.
Whenever the prince sees the Red Death, he actually like makes a whole scene of it. He like points it out and is like, "Who the fuck would insult us by letting this piece of shit in?"
Oh.
Yeah, well, because the prince holds a party, like, there's a whole disease taking over, like, the city outside.
Yeah.
And the prince closes off the gates to their kingdom.
He walls it off.
And keeps all the sick and poor outside, and then throws this huge gallant party for all the higher-ups.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah.
And then, while they're in their partying, death sneaks in and kills the prince. So like it was basically like it's all an analogy for nobody is above, like nobody can get away from all of this. And
Nobody can escape death.
Yeah, no one escapes fate.
So
escape the fate.
Escape the fight.
I want to see what's gonna happen.
Me too.
Yep. We could keep this description small, like my thingy.
Whoa. Okay. Speaking of description,
OnlyFans.
After you're done liking the video and commenting your thoughts down below on the video and your thoughts on the episode, you can click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you can get notified each and every time that we upload on YouTube, and then click the link in the description. Go over to Patreon, become a patron today, and see all of this. You can see this episode full length.
Unedited.
Free.
Full length.
For free. Go over there. You ain't got to be a patron.
You can just do it. Just check it out and be like,
Just
hey,
go check
maybe
it
I
out.
want to. Should I stay or should I go now?
No, you should definitely go to that link
Yeah.
and then stay as a member.
Yes. Stay as a member of my house. Bye. Bye, buddies. I'm gonna eat your ass.
Oh.